Hey guys, what's up? This is Chris with RC Madness, and this is another video of my slash 4x4 build. I just got one of the last parts that I need. I still need a bunch more parts, but one of the last parts I need before I can put all the stuff that I have onto it. And it just came in the mail today, and that part is strc st7 460GM. And it is the aluminum motor mount for the slash 4x4. Now, I was really debating over this or the King Heads motor mount, but they both seemed very similar. It didn't seem like King Heads was much better than this one, and this one was about half the price. I believe I got this for $30 shipped to me. The part new is $36. The King Heads, I believe, is like $45, so it was about almost $15 less than this. And they seemed about the same, so I went ahead and got this one just because it was cheaper, and it just seemed like the same amount of quality. Maybe I'll find out different, but that's what I thought, so I went ahead and got this. I also got this because I wanted something silver, because I've got the silver servo and the silver motor mount, so I wanted a silver mount, and King Heads had a black one, which would have been good enough, but I was more going on this. I mostly on what influenced my choice on this was price difference and the color. So went ahead and ordered this. Let's go ahead and open it and take a look at it. So immediately when we open it, it looks like it's very high quality. It's somewhat light. I think that's perfectly fine because it's aluminum. My only concern about this is if it might bend, but I think it's highly likely that it won't bend, being that it sits in here on such a firm thing that I doubt that will bend. But as you can see, that's basically it in the car right there once you screw it all in. Now, my only other problem is with this that I'm going to have to do some modifications. So let me move you down here real quick to take a look. So basically, how this motor mount works that I got from Jess is you got to drill holes in it, and this will mount it right there. That's what it's going to do for your motor. It's going to mount it directly in the center over your shaft. So I've got to, before I can go ahead and install this, I have to drill some holes in this, drill some and tap them into this to be able to make that mount on there. I could have got a plastic one that already came with this mounted on it, but I wanted a aluminum motor mount, so I went ahead and got this. So let me figure out how I'm going to do that and come right back. So I figured it out, and I actually went ahead and did it because most likely you don't have the same thing as I do, and it would be sort of pointless for you to watch. But basically what I did is I put the motor mount up. I made sure that it was completely flush on this side here, as you can see, completely flush. Made sure it was all level and whatnot. Drilled holes, and I drilled a hole there, a hole there, a hole there where those screws are, and then I have these two extra holes. This one I can use if I need to, so that's why that one's there. That one I actually drilled, and I used a tap to tap the holes, and I started tapping it in, and my tap actually broke off in there. So if you could see, yeah, you can see it in there. My tap is still in there. I had to just grind it down very smooth without scratching the motor mount because I didn't want to do that. And then I had to find a new tap to tap those holes, but I went ahead and got that, and it's mounted on there perfectly. So now you can go to mounting your motor mount. So we're going to go back over to the car. You're going to go to the car, and you'll see that it'll only fit in one way. It won't fit like that. It'll only fit with all these feet going back to the rear of the car. So you'll see once it fits in there, it fits like a glove. You can see the motor mounts in there, completely dead center of the car. That's going to be awesome. That'll let me put some very high gearing in there. When I mount the Mama Monster in there, that's going to be better. But basically you're going to put it in there like that. You're going to get to your screws. So I got my stainless screws right here, and you're going to find the screws. So let me pick them out and come right back. So I've now picked out the screws I need, and it's 4 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in now. So I've got those 2 screws in, and as you can see, I put them in this hole here and this hole here. So now you're going to put the same length screws in this hole and this hole here. So let me do that. There we go. So I've now got those mounted in. Now the motor mount is mounted. That's basically all you need to do for the new motor mount, and you can see that it is very tight in there. It's not going anywhere. The motor mount itself, like this is, I believe they would call this, I believe they call that the motor mount. Let's see what they say on there. Machined aluminum motor mount. So I guess this would be the motor plate. So the motor plate is also very tight. I can see that it's not bending. There's not really any flex to it, which is good. So basically, that's how you mount the strc aluminum motor mount. It looks really awesome in there. This is a great upgrade from the plastic one, because the plastic one will wear out and bend, and this is just a big upgrade compared to that. So that's the next upgrade for my Slash 4x4. It is the over the drive shaft motor mount plate and the strc aluminum motor mount. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment below.